feet 10 inches. Number 14, Musa Diabate. At the power forward position, 6 feet 7, number 0, Miles Bridges. Starting at point, 6 feet 7, number 1, LaMelo Ball. The other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 7, Tom Temple. The other guard, 6 feet 7, number 24, Brandon Miller. Your Hornets head coach is Charles Lee. Fans, let's hear it for your Charlotte Hornets.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at center. And this probably, DB, is the most intense part of the regular season. Some teams are all in on a playoff push.
This is the point in the year where everybody, absolutely everybody, is looking at the standings and the potential matchups facing them in the postseason. They are sharpening skills and minds.
Ware kicks to Hero. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Fires from deep. Hero, no good. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston. Back to Bridges. Now Miller. Bridges a screen on Hero. And it's Miller penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Guys, you know this. Brandon Miller plays the game with a high level of intelligence, and at 6'9", that length, not a bad addition to that.
Both shots good from the stripe. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Now, here's Adebayo. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Charlotte. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Diabate after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Bridges. Larson with the rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Hero passes to Ware. That one good for 2.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
And here's Charlotte. Now Miller. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Ball from long range. And again, the Hornets missing. Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hero passes to Larson. Now Adebayo. Here's Larson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bridges outside. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
Hero with it. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they pick up 2.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Left side, Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Mitchell finds Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The Heat beat them last time when these 2 teams met down in South Florida.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Here's Larson. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Hero. The 17-footer. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Ball against Mitchell. To the right side. Out to the right wing. Here's Diabate. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Hero looking around. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Out left to the wing. Bridges sets the screen for Knippel. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
What I like about this young guy, Knippel, is that he lets his game come to him, including when he takes shots.
Back to Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Hero with the screen on ball. Mitchell is doubled. Ware with it. Bridges covering. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Offline from the top of the key.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Ball, the pass to Miller. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Charlotte shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
One shot.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics. Miller against Hero. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Out to Bridges. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Hero against Ball. To the middle. It's deflected. Miller with the double team. From 18 feet away. Adebayo. Tries yet again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The effectiveness of Bam on the rebound. He's got the perfect physicality for chasing boards and knows how to use it.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Bridges. James comes in for Knippel. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Free throw good. Adebayo. Hornets trail by 5. White looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kasparas Giacochonis.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Good on the second free throw.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Giacochonis. 11 points last game. Right side, Adebayo. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the Heat making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by James. Johnson with a screen on James. 4 on the shot clock. There's Hero with the 3. The rebound by James. And so James will bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. There's Miller with the 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now here's White. 17 points for him last game against Boston.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
And so here is Miami after the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Hockett. Good ball movement here by the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Now here's White. T right on him. Kicks it out to James. Shoots over Hawkins. James, no good. Miami trailing. Johnson with a screen on White. Johnson, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
White. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Charlotte has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And White kicks to James. Covered by Johnson. Miller with a wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
What a smooth-looking shot from Mr. Miller. You set him up, he will knock it down.
Pass to Jonas. Over White. The shot by Jonas, no good. On the wing, Williams. Outside, White.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. A 3 ball. The shot by Jonas, no good. The Hornets trail. Outside, White. Pass to Miller. Williams inside. He's covered by Hero. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Always good to see Grant Williams using his physicality inside.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
That one is no good.
What you love about Grant Williams is the intellect he has for the game. He knows his role, he plays it well, he brings toughness and energy on both sides.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Miller in the corner. Drills it from outside. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
Love
loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
It's stolen by White for the finish. And White with the stop.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside Hero. To end the run. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. White drives in.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
One shot.
A lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
The Heat trail by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Hero. Pass to Jonas. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But, Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
All out there with White. And it's Knipple. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center position. So that's the Hornets 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The trade. Knipple, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Pass to Ware. Now, here's Adebayo. Defense right on him. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte. And the Heat shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. The kick out to Adebayo. On the wing, Wiggins puts up a 3. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
Because sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Mitchell against Ball. Driving inside. And Ball slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. Stolen by Ball. Here's Knipple. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Knipple's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. In the third spot, Knipple.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
And here are the Heat now. They trail by 14. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now Ball. Following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. Ball kicks to Bridges. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 14. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling in. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Knipple. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wiggins. 8 points his last outing. And that's Knipple with the foul. That's his first foul. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Larson. Now Adebayo.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Now here's Ball. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Boston. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. And the three ball is good. Bridges got 6.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Mitchell against Ball. Pass to Adebayo.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Mitchell. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. That one is off. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line. Charlotte leading by 14. Ball, the bounce pass. Charlotte moving it around. To the inside. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Knipple's got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Ware. To Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hornets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Kevin?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. McNeely's checked in for Bridges. And then for Miami, Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Yaka Jonas in for Wiggins. Ware passes to Jaquez. He gets it in there.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Ball against Mitchell. The three. Miami grabs the miss. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Here's White after the basket by Davion Mitchell. There's the triple. White, good. White's got 11 points.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Yaka Jonas. Knocks down the step back J.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Ball up top, covered by Mitchell. Williams with a clean look. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Ware. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Ware's got his third basket of the night.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Make some noise. It's your honeybees.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Mitchell. Hornets leading by 11. Here's Ball. He's got 9. Pass to McNeely. And here is Ball. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And this is where the size of LaMelo pays off, folks. 6'7" and ready to finish.
Johnson's Yaka Jonas. And it's off from three-point range.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Kneppel. Here's McNeely. Outside, Ball. Rebound by the Heat. Johnson surveying the floor.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the Hornets making a change here. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. At one point, they led by 16. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for White. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defender got fooled there by Hero. He puts him off balance and able to draw the foul.
That's good from Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
And Hero drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Williams against Hawkhead. Out to Miller. Pass to White. Inside, Williams. Not going to go that time. Johnson with some nice D. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Heat have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Yaka Jonas. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Ware, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Now White. 12 points for him. Miller outside. On the wing, James. Lock at 6. Over Johnson. And again, the Hornets missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Jonas. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 5-point Charlotte lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
White with it, and Jaquez picks him up defensively. And it's Miller in the corner. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Hero from long range. Connects from three-point range. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So an almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Bridges comes in for Grant Williams. Knipples checked in for James. And Ball subbed in for White. Now here's Ball. He's got 11. Pass to Miller. In the corner. Knipple with it. And the 3 off target.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Ware finds Jaquez. From past the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Charlotte has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Ball, and it's blocked. Here's Jonas. He's got 5. With the teardrop, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Heat have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Free throw good, Jonas. Hornets trail by 4. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Johnson. Bridges misses.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ware, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist from Bridges. 10 points for Knipple. Hero from long range. Kept alive. Johnson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front. They lead by 3. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we got to make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
And we thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.